Hey Yoda, Tinakoto, hello and welcome back to Minecraft. So this is the top of the hill where the forest fire was that I showed a few episodes ago. And I've cleared away all of the wood, the forest fire wood that was just around. And I noticed this. We've got a pine, or spruce forest, excuse me, back there. Well, a taiga biome. It's full of spruce wood. That's pretty good. I'll be able to head there off camera and get a bunch of spruce wood, but we're actually going to be working it pretty close to home today. A lot of the projects that I've been doing in this world recently have been rather tiny, haven't they? So I think it's about time that we decide to start a big project, and so we're going to be starting the house. I mentioned way a long time ago that my main sort of house was going to be on this hill, and what we decided at the time is that there were going to be multiple levels. There's going to be a level down here. You can see I've already kind of started working on this a little bit. And then there was going to be a level up here. Now there's an area over here as well that we'll just quickly show off. And this is going to be a sort of a lighthouse area. A lot of these trees are probably going to go. But yeah, there's a nice area out here where we can sort of build a nice small outpost, I think, where we can take a look at the city as it expands and whatnot, etc. We can see we already have the 500 monument over there, and our first pocket cottage, the cow canyon, cow breeding area, which I haven't renamed or anything. We've got the library over there, which I haven't visited in a long time, goodness me. And then yeah, we've got the housing area over there, the nether portal. We can see quite a lot of what we've done from up here, and this is just on top of a tree. This is probably going to all be moved. And yeah, we'll just have a nice building here. Since I've sort of decided that the house is going to be here, and then at least outside, there's going to be sort of a path coming up here to the building, but I don't know, maybe subterranean will connect the two buildings just to make it easier to take a look at night, where I won't have to worry about the monsters and so on. But we're going to be kind of doing this in stages a bit, and I've decided a cool little part of the build that I'm going to do here. This area down here is going to be the entrance to the house. And how it's going to work is that the entrance to their house is going to be, I'm not really sure if it's going to be a sphere yet, just kind of a cylinder sort of thing. But the idea is that a bit of the house is going to stick over this overhang here, and there's going to be a bit here as well, and then there will be stairs which go up to the next level. I'm not sure if I want to do 2 levels or 3 levels or what have you. But that's going to be in later episodes. Today we're going to be working on this area here and here. This is going to be a bridge that we're going to try building. Chicken egg. Yeah, and I've already laid out the scaffolding for this. So this is where the bridge is going to come into the house, and over there is where it's going to start. So if we just come over here, we can kind of get a better idea of how we're going to go about this. So generally, or basically, wrong word, we're going to come across straight like this and then sort of go up like that. So the house sort of comes around here, so you kind of walk up into the house. And I think that's going to look pretty cool for the main house, to have the main entrance via bridge. Of course, that's not going to be the only entrance. But yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. So I've worked on a creative world again just to get a pretty basic but also pretty cool and functional design, I think, for this house started up. So that's what we're going to start doing here, is get this house started building. We're only using basically about 3 colors here. We're using the oak and the oak wood planks and the stone bricks. You can switch out any of these if you want, of course, but yeah, that's what we're going to be using for now. Let's actually get that started like that. So the first thing we need to do is basically replace these guys on the end and get them facing this long ways. And then I think, yeah, these need to be changed as well. No, yeah, let's do this as well. Let's take these away, and I want to use... Oh, I need a workbench. I want to use these slabs here like so, and I need to make some oak wooden slabs because I want to put wooden slabs in the middle. Let's just go ahead and do that a bit more slowly. That's probably plenty. There we go. And then we can put these in the middle as well. Alright guys, so Christmas is over. It's been and gone. And I haven't made any videos relating to Christmas, at least in the single player. You guys follow my Asylum series over on the Asylum Minecraft server. It's because the series is called the Asylum Minecraft server. Yeah, I built a Christmas tree there and it took me all day. I basically started in the morning and finished the Christmas tree in the evening. A couple of the guys on the server have already posted videos about it, well, not talking about the build, but I also put down some Christmas presents for everyone, kind of being the Secret Santa, I suppose, but it didn't really work like a Secret Santa. I just gave gifts to everyone, kind of relating to their persona on YouTube. And I think it's turned out quite well. I'm not sure if everybody's seen their Christmas present yet, so just going to wait out a little bit more. And then I think probably what I'm going to do in my next Asylum video is to kind of explain sort of the reasoning behind some of the gifts. Dub's already seen his video, seen his gift, so I'm going to reveal here that I gave him a brain and a stomach. And if he's watching, the reason that I gave you that is because, reasons. No real reason to give him the brain and the stomach. I just sort of saw the quartz at the time and thought, well, that looks like a stomach. So let's go ahead and make that. What am I doing here? Okay, I want to make some stairs as well. 24 is probably going to be plenty. I probably have some wooden stairs lying around, but yeah, I can add them to the collection. Christmas on the Asylum was pretty good, but it wasn't very good here in this single player world, was it? The main problem was that I took a break over Christmas, basically, to spend time with family and so on, because I was actually, you know, on a trip as well, away from the computer and so on. Spent time with the family, up in Taupo actually. It's pretty cool. We went to this place, yeah, the only real interesting thing that happened is we went to this place called Orakai. Koroko. I'm not quite sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I think it translates as the Hidden Valley, and it's like this sort of geothermal, you know, boiling water coming up from far underground up onto the surface, and you know, and the effects that it's having on the area. Well, you know, obviously it's been there for thousands of years, and there's this, I think they said it was silica or silicon layer. There's like this crust above that's formed over these thousands and thousands of years, and basically below that is a torrent of boiling water, and there are a few spots where there's like a geysers coming up through this layer and making spectacular displays every couple of hours, which is... And we didn't actually see any of these things in action. We actually did sit around for a good 10-15 minutes around one of them to see if we could see anything, but nah, nothing happened. So this looks pretty boring at the moment, but don't worry, this is going to look much better pretty soon. Don't you worry about that. Now, I'm just a little bit worried here. Should I actually go for slabs or stairs? That is a good question. Slabs might have to start about now, but, I can't really see any reason why we shouldn't do slabs, actually. We could do slabs, and then if we don't like it, we could rip it out for stairs, I suppose, but it's getting pretty close to night time. I don't really want to sleep yet because it's not quite time. Yeah, let's get these slabs going. I need a bit of extra scaffolding. Okay. And welcome back! So I've placed the slabs here now, and I'm not sure. I did expect it to be a bit more steep, but at the same time, having it gradual like that actually looks kind of okay. I'm willing to roll with it for now, but if it doesn't look okay with the finished sort of entrance room here to the house, then we can switch it out with the stairs, which are going to be more steep but more compact later. So now what we need to do is basically readjust the building there. I'd hop onto the scaffolding actually. Ha! Forward planning! Have I got my axe handy? I do. I don't have a diamond axe or shovel yet, so that's going to be something that needs to happen pretty soon here. I was just really excited to get the, whatchamacallit, at least the pickaxe. And I enchanted one sword, and I did get a pretty good sword here. This knockback 2 smite 4, basically a perfect zombie slayer. You can kill a zombie in one hit with this thing, which is pretty cool. Right now what we need to do is get the slabs on the rest of the platform there, and then we can work on adding the detailing. Well, alright guys, welcome back. Just putting the last of the slabs in here, and yeah, there we go. It doesn't look as... I think the look that I was looking for was a bit steeper, to be honest, but I'm going to roll with the slabs for now. And if they don't really fit what I was looking for with the our entrance way, then we can switch them out with these stairs later. Not a problem. So that's really the phase 1 of this bridge done, really. We've got it. We've got the bridge. So the idea is you come into the house... Sort of at this point, the wall sort of closes around you and comes up like this, and I think that's going to look pretty cool. Now what we need to do is just finish off the rest of the wood here, and then we're going to add the stone brick detailing on the underside, as well as kind of these little arch things as well. I think we're going to probably just use the one arch here, just directly in the smack bang in the middle, around here-ish. Yeah, let's get these logs going on. Okay, that's passable. It's passable. I'm going to be putting fences along here as well, so you won't notice this oak wood, you know, this side of the oak wood too much. That's looking okay. We need to do the same thing on this side now, though, is the thing. What does this look like under here? Okay, there's a bit of extra wood under there. We'll get that on the scaffolding later. Let's do this side now as well. So that looks pretty good. What are you doing here? You can live for now. Looks pretty basic here. Maybe want to switch up the design in here a little bit. Put some stone slabs in here. Stone slabs, or the stone brick, is going to generally kind of be our structure material, and then the wood's going to be our accent. So it kind of looks like the bridge is going to be pretty strong because of the stone. It's not going to be one of these swayy bridges like that, so it doesn't need to be made out of wood or anything. It's a strong bridge. I don't think I clarified that too well, so yeah, just went ahead and did that. Right, so that's, yeah, I really think this is the full complete phase 1 of our bridge build here. Now what I think we need to do is head on to the underneath area, or at least kind of start working on what's going on down below. Let's have a look here. Yes, so it's pretty basic. The one thing that I was going to do is this. You have this block here. This is going to be something that's showing, and this is going to run almost the whole length of the bridge. Again, the wood's going to be an axe, and we're going to be adding all sorts of stone and whatnot later on. Now we can't put that there, but we can do that, can't we? And welcome back. So I've just been looking around here at the bottom here. I want to put a support beam on this bridge. I think I'm just going to do one. Just one support beam. It should be enough just to get the look that I'm looking for here with this design. And I think we're going to have to work on this just a little bit, and then I think we're going to have to end the episode. It turns out this multi-part project to build the house is going to have, each of the parts is going to have sub-parts, as it turns out. Spending a lot of time building this bridge, hopefully for the betterment of mankind. Now there needs to be kind of an exact middle. I just need an area that's sort of in the middle of this valley, and probably about here. This left purple is pretty good. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. the left purple of the nether portal. It's just what we're going to choose roughly. It doesn't have to be exact. It's going to be exact enough for our needs. Let's see. This is... it's about here. There. So this guy right here. We're going to be replacing this block in particular with a redstone lamp. So that can stay like that. Actually, let's get my scaffolding be a bit more versatile with it. Beautiful. Let's get back up here. What we need to do is place the brick like so. And we're just going to have a pretty basic arch thing going over top of this. Nothing fancy, you know. This is just a very simple build design as well. If you're new to Minecraft building in general, I think that's what I'm going to try and do, is just be a good guide for people to follow. I actually need to be down a little bit lower, don't I? I thought that about this scaffolding, that it was too high. Darn it. But yeah, I think I consider myself not a very good builder in Minecraft, but I'm just employing some pretty basic building techniques here, and hopefully I'm sort of inspiring or otherwise teaching you about how to make your own builds in Minecraft. So yeah, we're going to have the block there. We'll just put a dummy block in there for now. Let's put our... no, that's not it. That's actually... no, yeah, this is a full block, actually, from what I recall, because we need to power this somehow, so that's just the one drawback. As I recall... yeah, okay, I remember now. Let's get a little bit closer. Oh, let's get a little bit closer, not select our arrows. Let's see. Yeah, this is like the perfect spot to stand, so the block's going to be right there. This is the block that the lever is going to sit on, so this is kind of inside of the structure that we're going to build. So yeah, and that goes like this. We're just going to put these blocks in for now, and that's going to go there like that. And this is, you'll see what this looks like in a couple of seconds here. Well, something that I need to build as well is wooden and stone buttons. I've got those kind of in this bridge, as well as sort of like, what's the word? Nails? That's the right word. So I use the stone ones on the wood and the wooden ones on the stone, and it looks quite cool. That's the first part of this. Now, yeah, the lever's going to be under there. Okay, we'll do the same on this side as well. It's pretty much the exact opposite. Let's get around. Is that right? Huh, okay. Huh. These aren't even. Yeah, my scaffolding's not perfect. That's okay. There we go. Yeah, so this is the block that I picked out. Let's break that. Put a dummy block in. And put our stairs in. There we go. So now these are the same on both sides. What we need to do is come basically down and around. If I had some levers on me, I'd throw them in, and I could probably put some in if I really wanted to. But let's just finish this off with a half slab under there. I can't remember if this is a half slab. I think this is actually going to be a full block, like that. Yeah, now I recall a bit better. Then we put blocks here. We actually need to go down a bit more now, but before we do, let's just quickly sleep. There we go. Let's actually just clear away a little bit of this scaffolding so we can appreciate it better. This is the general gist. So this is going to be the main structural beam, pylon, I guess, that comes down from the bridge and basically supports this entire area here. And over this area as well. So we can't really fully appreciate it because of all the scaffolding, but yeah, I think it looks quite good. Every one of these every 2 spaces, just to add a bit of variety to the colour. And yeah, I think that's going to have to be it for this episode. I've been recording for quite a while here, and I feel like I've got enough footage to get a 25-30 minute episode out, guys. So, hope that you guys enjoyed this first part of the bridge build. In the next episode, we're going to be carrying on, wiring up the redstone, finishing off, putting the fences on, and yeah, we'll be taking a look at the finished product. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and kia kaha.